Hey guys, Big John here, back with another video for you. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Now, as you can see in the little after game information, that this was a pretty much a very one-sided game in terms of the top jungle duo. And go. Total KDA, if I'm right, is 10-1-4 compared to the opposite teams 0-7-1. Now, you may think that this is because Xin Zhao managed to get a few free kills or something, but no, it was a little more to it than that. Now, I'm gonna get into replay in a second, but I'm gonna show you how sometimes the little things can make a bigger impact than you think, and being where you're needed is sometimes better than being where you want to be. So, without further ado, onto the replay. Alright, so we're in the replay. Now, it starts out normal. Everyone gets their items and stuff, and then we go into our lanes. Now, so, what happens first? Now you may think it odd, but this is something I like to do, which is ward the red buff right here. I do this to keep an eye on invades, whether I'm jungle or not. And oftentimes, when I'm jungle, I'll plant a control ward here, which is what Xin Zhao just did. Now, I proceed to help leash the Xin Zhao with just a couple autos and a Q. I do that, but then Tryndamere proceeds to dash over, and I spot this, so I decide to stay and help him out. I do this by chasing him around the buff, but then he tries to, not knowing how low the red buff is, but we managed to chase him off, and then after a few more autos and another chase away, we managed to get the red buff for Xin Zhao. Now, this will become relevant here in a minute. Now, so, I go ahead and go to my lane. It's Renekton versus Garen. I proceed to miss just about all of my CS. Yes, I stop here to say something in the chat for Xin Zhao. Then we go in a quick trade. He does a lot of damage. I do a lot of damage. But then Xin Zhao comes up and kills Garen before he can do a thing about it. Triumph helps me out. But then I say something again to him in the chat. Now watch what I farm up a little. Missing CS again. But then Tryndamere comes. Then Xin Zhao returns. Now, you may think this may not be relevant. Now, we gonna go, he has some crit chance, and he just does like 124 each damage. We both get the honey fruit under our towers. Xin Zhao's keeping Garen away. So, I decide to back. Now we're going back to Xin Zhao. Now he's going to the scuttle, which is Tryndamere started. Now he proceeds to W the scuttle. And then he goes on this Tryndamere here. Now Tryndamere is a sitting duck because it's very underleveled. Now Ahri does something dumb, which is to use a W. Now she's the sitting duck, and killing spree goes to Xin Zhao. Now here comes Garen. You think he has him, but no. Xin Zhao and Yasuo proceed to just up and murder him in 4 seconds. Now, Xin Zhao has 4 kills in 2.5 minutes. It's 3 of them are within 45 seconds. And I'm all in the bot lane pushing my wave in. Or at least driving to. The stupid Kenneth somehow froze it. Now, what am I doing, you may ask? I'm just pushing this wave in. I'm just getting minions. Now, you may think me a chicken for hanging back, but there's a reason for that. I plan a ward there that will become important later on, but there's a reason I hang back like this. Diving a Garen is suicide, and there's 2 reasons for this. First off, the damage reduction and tenacity from the W. Second is the ultimate. Now we get another trade. Hey, nothing fancy, just a few autos, but then Garen proceeds to try to double spin on me. His W negates half my damage, his Q does more damage to me, but then he tries something dumb. He ults me, I ult back, but then he tries to ult me, but then I just up and murder him. So, you may think this is over, right? No. I cue the way, Ave, and I try, and in spite of the bonus damage reduction that turrets get before 4 minutes, I managed to get a plate. Any second now. Now, not wanting to be over-aggressive, I decide to leave. Now, Garen, who sees to try to look for me after getting the wave, is too late because I'm already long gone. Now, Xin Zhao is now going in this bush here to try to gank Garen. But, you know that ward I planted earlier? Yeah, it spots Tryndamere getting this scuttle. I have Fog Ward toggle for both, by the way. Hey, so, I know he's in the area, so we proceed to fight Garen. But guess what? That W tenacity really reduced. But Tryndamere has ultimate, but every ult except mine is used because it's on cooldown. But we managed to kill all of them in seconds. But then Ahri comes up. Now this is bad. Now pay attention what happens in a second. Boom! Now you may think I dash diagonally just as she flashes in. I knew she was going to try and do something like that, so I save my dash until something like that happens. Then I proceed to dash diagonally, therefore making her miss her Q, so I live. Now, I proceed to just up and get the shred the turret because, well, Renekton's W works on turrets. Don't know why I was attacking a minion there. Now I go into bush and try to back. Now, this is the last thing that happens. Oh, by the way, since I got double kill. Now, I know Garen's not just gonna let me be, so I just up and fight him. Now, I didn't know at the time, but Garen didn't have his ultimate. But I hang back because of what Garen's ultimate. Now this is basically where the video ends. Now, all this rampage started for me saving Xin Zhao's red buff from the Tryndamere on that level 1 invade. Now you see why sometimes the little things can matter. In being where you're needed is more important than being where you want. So, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you're not missing a single thing like this. I might do more of these like mini tutorial videos or important lesson videos in the future. But until next time, this is Big John signing off.